the value of the other stats to have a bigger selection. Okay, so we had lower all-res and lower strength on the shoulders, but we ended up getting 20 MF. On the gloves, I ended up going for strength, VIT, MF, and critical hit chance and critical hit damage gloves. Looking back, I probably should have taken out either strength or vitality and went all res on the gloves, but I wasn't, too concerned at that time. But when you're searching for it, you can go all res, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and magic find on your gloves, and that way you will end up with a higher all res on your kit. The chest, okay, usually for these builds, I like to go for Tyrios. For the demon damage and the elite damage. However, finding a magic find Tyrios, I think the minimum buyout is around 3 or 4 million, and that's going to break the bank. So I just went for a pretty standard chest. Okay, strength, VIT, socket, all res, and magic find. Okay, belt, same idea. You want to get lifesteal on your belt. Lifesteal is still going to help you with this DPS. You want to go for strength, VIT, all resist, magic find, and lifesteal. Okay. Now I want to talk about something special and something I changed while I was looking through. So before I did this, I went for vitality pants. Okay, my standard issue vitality pants like this. Okay, this is what I ended up having on the first run. 81 strength, 152 VIT, all resist and magic find and a socket. And then I realized that there's a pair of pants that is actually perfect for this kit. And that is the Blackthorn's Jousting Mail. Okay? Why? Well, it can roll high strength, decent vitality, percentage of life, and they all come with MF built in. And the beautiful thing about this is it also has life on hit, which is going to help you with the life return on a kit like this. So instead of searching for all res, which is insanely expensive, I just searched for physical resist. So this pair was 670k with the 54 physical resist, 90 vitality, 172 strength, the 90 int, which adds 9 points of all resist, life on hit, life percentage, and magic find. So I suggest everyone go and buy Blackthorns if they want to recreate this kit. And now we're going to look at the Firewalkers, which I went for all res and magic find on the Firewalkers. Pretty standard. Okay, movement speed, all res. Movement speed is already in there, so all you have to search for is strength, all res, and magic find on your Firewalkers. This was 50k. Someone just sold it for 50k, and it has been on the auction house for quite a while. Okay, so an issue that I ran into when I was looking at this kit was because I didn't have my standard Tyrios, my movement speed was only at 12%. I wanted 24% movement speed. After all, this is a farming set. The whole purpose is to have high magic find and farm efficiently. So that left me only one choice. Lacunis. I went for strength, magic find, Lacunis. Okay? Gives you the movement speed, gives you the magic find, pretty good with the attack speed, and that's it. So that's the setup that I decided to go for. I think it costed around 6.8 million at the end. Okay? It turned out quite well. Also, yes, you can change the stats on the Lacunis. You can go for vitality Lacunis. I went for strength Lacunis with magic find. This still was under $1 million, I think. So there you go. Now you know the general idea that I went with. And again, I did all of the purchases on buyout. If you do them on bid, you're going to save quite a bit. But obviously, right after this Educational Monday, there's going to be a little fluctuation and far less selection when it comes to the auction house. So there's going to be some challenges. So first thing we're going to do is buy weapons. Okay? I'm going to show you how to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to shopping for this set. Because one thing I discovered is by forcing that magic find on each piece of gear, you have considerably less selection. So you need to be more flexible on your shopping. Alright, so we're going to go for the mace. We're going to go critical hit damage, Okay, of 70 or above. Vitality of 90 or above. And there we go. Okay. Right there. For 1 million, you get that. For 400k, you can get this. I will go for the 400k one, because I'm a cheap ass. Now, a lot of you might go, dude, there's an Echoing Fury there. Like, that looks awesome. I don't really suggest an Echoing Fury because you look at the damage range, okay? It's only got 566 to 854. That's not a very good damage range. Okay? So don't go for the EFs. Alright? There's quite a few choices. As long as it has around 960 DPS or above with no increased attack speed as one of its stats, you should be good to go. When it comes to weapon shopping, there's a lot of choices. Okay? Right? You can see there's quite a few. You can even add in life on hit or lifesteal if you feel adventurous. Just remember, keep the DPS of your main hand above 950. Alright, now I'm going to look at offhand, which is going to be Sunkeeper. Alright, Sunkeeper. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the VIT one is quite expensive. There we go. Again, DPS does not matter. Alright? So any of these actually will work fine. Okay? Just want a cheap one. You can always add in the strength, but it's going to limit you to a certain selection. Okay? So expect to pay for your Sunkeeper. This is probably going to be one of the more expensive parts. I'm going to buy this Sunkeeper for 1.2 million. Okay, strength, int, dex, critical hit damage, MF, and damage against elites. There we go. Again, you can see not too many with the strength roll in there. You can always go for non-strength roll as well. Okay. Maybe look for life on hit, or actually no, there's not too many. There's only like 2 pages, under 10 now. Okay, again, when you're shopping, you don't have to go for buyouts. You can have bids. Look at these. There's so many of these on bid. Okay, you can add in strength. Okay, look at that. That is amazing for this build. That is 800. The DPS does not matter once again. It's got strength, vitality, MF, critical hit damage, and damage against elite. And it's at 4,000 gold. This can be bought for less than 2 mil. Okay? I mean, look at this one. This one is done in 40 minutes. It's at 500k. Strength, vitality, that's amazing. That's an absolutely amazing offhand for what we want to do. Okay? Now it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But the thing I'm just trying to knock into your heads is that you don't necessarily have to buy out. You don't need to show it on stream, right? You don't have the pressure that I do. All you have to do is shop for the best deals. And there are plenty of good deals when it comes to Sunkeepers. Okay. Of course, by showing it, there's going to be a little bit more competition on stream. Alright, so we're done with the Sunkeeper. I want to go to Endarios. I'm going to go for a Strength Roll, MF Endario. So when it comes to Magic Find, with the exception of jewelries, I like to just put in a minimum of 15. We'll see what comes up. Okay. What we're looking for is low fire damage taken. Single digit preferred, okay? Single digit. Doesn't look like I'm going to find that 5% for so cheap again. People are getting smarter. Oh, see, this guy wants $1 million for this. Whatever. I'm gonna make his day because it has high magic find. So I paid $1 million for this Andes, whereas the other Andes, okay, you see this Andes, I paid 250K for. Okay, the previous Andy was 250K with, you know, just as good stats, but this Andy, it has low fire damage taken, it has higher MF, so I paid 4 times as much. But once again, you guys can go bid on stuff and pay around 200K for similar Andes. Okay, buyout, pain in my butt. Let's do Firewalkers. Strength, Magic Find, all resist. 35 on the all resist. Damn, what happened here? Looks like I had a good deal on those Firewalkers too. There we go. 12% Magic Find. I lowered the Magic Find, I found them. But you can see there's bids you can use. Okay, so this is the Firewalker I bought for 400K. I'll show you the Firewalkers I purchased before. These have higher Magic Find and they were for 300K. But be flexible. Whenever you're trying to force Magic Find on gear, you really need to be flexible with all your other values in order to find those good deals. Okay. Now we're gonna go look for Lacunis. Still go for strength. I'm gonna lower the strength to 60. Magic Find. I think Magic Find all resist is too expensive, so you can't afford all resist. What you can afford is Magic Find. Okay, so there we go. We're just gonna take that one. Okay, 15 MF, 9% attack speed, 160K on the Lacunis. Alright. Now I'm going to look for Blackthorns, Jousting Mail. Strength 150 and physical resist 45. 1 million. It looks like a lot of people have gotten to it before I did. So what I'm going to do is change that. Okay, once again, be flexible. Go for fire resist. Oh look, that still works. And once again, I have to buy this out, but you can check out other stuff. You can even go without resist at all. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. All right. Lightning resist. Poison resist. A lot of selection, but I'm going to go for fire resist because of the Andariel's Visage that we're using. Fire resist 35. Buy it up. Done. Pants are done. Time to look at gloves. This time I'm going to change the gloves a little bit. I'm going to go for all resist, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and Magic Find. 15, 7.5, 28, 35. Quite a few selection. Up some values, still a lot. Up some values. Now it's looking better. That's a great pair of gloves. Okay, so you saw me upping the value because there were so many cheap ones. So I upped the value until I found one that was great. Okay, so this is the gloves that I got instead of the gloves we're wearing right now. You can see it has all resist instead of the strength and vit. It's got 8.5 crit hit chance, 49 crit hit damage, and 18% magic find. Okay. Also, I think people want me to remove the Hellfire Ring, which I agree with. Sorry about that. Should have done that before we started. Okay, so what else? Shoulders. Shoulders. Another thing I want to talk about is adding in pickup radius to this kit. You're going to be paying about 500k extra to add in pickup radius in one of your pieces. but it's still going to be worth it. So I would suggest you guys do that. So I'm actually going to try that here and see if